Hi guys, today I will be presenting about a very successful and famous company, Samsung. Samsung is a South Korean electronic company that sells televisions, household appliances, and perhaps most notably, mobile devices. They are also the number one smartphone brand and the biggest manufacturer of phones in the world. The word Samsung came from the two-syllable Korean words Sam and Song, which means three stars, wherein the word three also means big and powerful. Over the decades, Samsung have proven themselves and live up to the meaning of their brand. Samsung was founded by Lee Byung-chul on March 1, 1938 in Daegu, Korea. Back then, Lee's main business wasn't selling appliances and electronics, but selling fish, vegetables, and goods from their city of Daegu. In 1960s, Samsung entered the electronic industry where their first ever product was the black and white television. Since then till now, Samsung is the largest TV manufacturer in the world. In 1980, Samsung next entered the telecommunication hardware industry. They developed facilities to manufacture phones and fax, where it became the center of their mobile phone manufacturing and was put under the division of their Samsung Electronics. In 1987, founder Lee Byung-chul died at the age of 77 and was replaced by his son 2 weeks after as the new chairman of Samsung. In 2004, Samsung created the world's first 8GB non-flash memory chip that led them to have a deal with Apple in 2005. Samsung was also the one who made other Apple's components, including Apple's iPhone 5 A7 processor, memory chip for Apple's iPod, and even until now, Samsung are the ones to provide OLED display for new Apple's iPhone products. In 2005, Samsung beat its Japanese rival, Sony, as the world's largest consumer electronics manufacturer. In 2007, they became the world's second largest phone maker, beating Motorola. From here onwards, Samsung continued to be successful in the field of mobile phone and electronics, where some of their successful products include Samsung Galaxy smartphones, Samsung Note, and Samsung's televisions. Samsung's mission statement is, "We will devote our human resources and technology to create superior products and services, thereby contributing to a better global society." Samsung's mission statement can be broken down into three parts. We will devote our human resources and technology is Samsung's way of saying that they will create superior products by devoting the best brains in the business towards doing it. It also alludes to Samsung's developing technology, which will in turn be used to create superior products that lead us to the second part of the statement, which is to create superior products and services. Samsung's mission is to rule the technology world, and that can only be achieved by beating the rest. They are aiming not just to beat them by developing superior products, but offering superior services too. That for a partner in business or the end user is a win-win situation. Contributing to a better global society. It is evident from this part of the mission statement that a company is well invested in creating technology that brings positive change to the world. Case in point is Samsung's efforts to be more than just an environmentally conscious business by introducing several programs that support e-waste recycling and handling. Samsung's vision statement is to inspire the world with their innovative technologies, products, and design that enrich people's lives and contribute to social prosperity by creating a new future. The term inspire the world means that a company's vision isn't limited to just creating products but inspire the world, and it is doing that by being aware of global communal diversity. Awareness allows Samsung to tailor its products to meet the needs of each community. Samsung and its vision statement also sets the bar for innovation in design. Its smartphones, laptops, and tablet PCs use trend-setting design language which inspires not just users but a competition. So, in essence, they turn the wheel of innovation with the introduction of each new product. As we all know, Samsung is an electronic company in Korea and its headquarters is based on Seoul, but its goods and services are also provided globally and can be obtained and experienced in 80 countries. Major countries such as the US and India have a strong Samsung presence in their country. As mentioned, Samsung specializes in the production of a wide variety of consumer and industry electronics, including appliances, digital media devices, semiconductors, memory chips, and integrated systems. It has become one of the most recognizable names in technology and produces about a fifth of South Korea's total exports. Samsung always advocates that its strategies are about being creative and ready to take risks. Although it is true seeing how successful Samsung is, different countries have different approaches to sell Samsung products in terms of advertisement. In South Korea, they use celebrities to endorse their products. They would often hire very famous and high-paying celebrities to just help appeal Samsung to the masses. In the US, although they too use celebrity as a marketing strategy, one that stands out the most in their advertisement is shading Apple products' quality. Samsung US has a handful of commercials dedicated to showing how their product is better than Apple's product in terms of long-lasting battery, fast system, and compatibility on other devices. Samsung India, on a different note, evokes to one's emotion. Through commercials, they create real-life stories that would appeal to the hearts of people and show how Samsung's feature can relate to people's everyday lives. If one wants to see Samsung's operating expenses and profit, their webpage has a full list of their financial statements from year 2010 to present. Each year provided a quarter and a full year report of record about reviewed and audited financial statements and position, income statement, cash flow statements, statements of changes in equity, and footnotes. All of the information that one would need is all condensed into the yearly report that compares the present year to previous year. The report includes cost of sales, profit, gain or loss, and expenses. See Samsung's webpage for their full list of financial statements. Samsung's ethical decision-making and social responsibility was tested in their long and ongoing leukemia controversy, where workers blame Samsung's work environment to be chemically toxic, hence leading people to be exposed to an unhealthy environment and contracting diseases and long-term illnesses. Samsung Electronics apologized and reached a final settlement with Benalim, the group representing the families of ex-employees who died from leukemia and other cancers while working at the company's semiconductor factories. The South Korean tech giant has been compensating victims who are not associated with Benalim since September 2015, after making its formal apology in 2014. Under the agreement, the South Korean conglomerate will compensate any employee who became sick from working in the company's semiconductor and LCD lines from May 17, 1984 onwards, where Samsung built its first chip plant at Goheng. Compensation amounts will be determined based on when and where an employee worked and the kind of sickness they contracted. Those who suffered leukemia will receive up to 150 million won, or around $130,000. The law firm Jimpyong will settle the compensation amount. Samsung will also contribute 50 billion won, or $44 million, to the Korea Occupational Safety and Health Agency. We have not sufficiently and completely managed the dangers to health at our semiconductor and LCD factories, said Kim Ki-nam, CEO of Samsung Electronics Device Solution Business, who bowed in apology. We truly apologize to the families of employees who suffered from disease. We will take this opportunity to become a safer and healthier workplace, Kim added. Many have heard in 2016 that Samsung's Galaxy Note 7 phones are exploding. The controversial incident was figured out to be the cause of batteries not fitting right. The smartphones catching fires was because of the irregular size of batteries causing overheating. The battery also turned out to be faulty, and so Samsung recalled 2.5 million of its Galaxy Note 7 and asked all the users to return the device to a retail store for a replacement or a refund. The result of this disaster had cost Samsung nearly $5 billion. Samsung acted instantly that 96% of all devices were successfully returned to them. Although the incident was settled, and Samsung have regained its image by following it with another release of Samsung Galaxy Note 8 the following year, airlines have banned passengers or owners using the device when a Southwest airline flights in the United States even have to be evacuated when the device went up in smoke. And that concludes my presentation about the company Samsung. Thank you everyone for listening.